Okay, in this tutorial I'm going to discuss or go over fluid basics using Blender. So let me go ahead and get started here. I'm going to keep the default cube. I'm actually going to use it. So the first thing I'm going to do is resize it. I'm going to make it somewhat larger and somewhat taller. Okay, and I'm going to switch over to wireframe mode to make it easier here to work with the other objects that I'll be adding. Let me go ahead and add those. I'm going to add another cube, and I'll move it up like that. And then I'm going to add a plane. I'll move it down a little, make it a little bit larger, and rotate it a little bit so that it's at an angle like that. Okay, basically how these three objects are going to work together to show how fluids work in Blender is the larger cube is going to, it's called the domain, and basically it serves as the container for the liquid. It also determines what color the liquid is, so I'm going to go ahead and change the color of the liquid in a moment or so. The smaller cube serves as the liquid itself. And then the plane that I've set up is going to serve as an obstacle that the fluid will hit and kind of interact with on its way down. So let me go ahead and set these three things up. First one I'm going to do is the large cube. Again, this is called the domain. So I'm going to go over to physics, and under fluid I'm going to click add, and then I'm going to change it to domain. And I'm going to change the resolution. I'm going to lower this. This will cause it to render more quickly. So I'm going to change it from 65 to 40. Also, I'm going to change the number of frames here to 100. We don't really need 250. Next thing I want to do is I want to change the domain's color. Again, this will determine the color of the water. So I'm going to make it blue or bluish. Okay, and everything's, I need to change where the files are going to be saved as well. You do that right here, so I'm going to click this little button, and I've set up a folder. I'll choose WaterBake 2, I guess. Oh, great. Let me try that again. And accept. The folder will be where all of the files are stored. These are files that are created when you do the baking process, I guess. Okay, the cube's been set up, the larger cube. The container has been set up, so I'm going to go to the smaller cube and go to physics, and under fluid, and I'm going to choose fluid here, and I'm going to change the initial velocity to 3.5 so that it falls a little more quickly, and that's good to go. And then I'm going to change the plane to an obstacle under fluid as well, which again is under physics. And okay, the three items have been set up, so I need to choose the cube again, and go ahead and when you choose cube, or when you choose the cube again, or the domain, I should say, I'm sorry, you'll see the bake option. So I'm gonna go ahead and bake it. It looks like it actually has already done it, but I'll do it anyway just to show you how. So I'm gonna click bake, and then I'll pause the video and come back when it finishes. Okay, I'm back. It went ahead and the process is finished, so we can now actually kind of see it in action. So let me switch over to solid, and Let me go ahead and play it. I'm going to choose Alt-A. And as you can see, the liquid fell from the cube, and it kind of runs off the plane, and then it collects at the bottom of the domain, which again is the container. Now, the water looks kind of blocky. I can smooth it out by choosing Smooth over here on the left. Of course, you have to choose the container object to do that. And then let me go ahead and play it again. And as you can see, it looks a little bit better. Let me zoom in on a little bit. Okay. And there we have it. That's the basics of Fluid in Blender. You can continue to experiment and play around with it and see what you can do from there, but this is basically how you would set it up. That's it. Thanks.